point of view, you die and stand before God. The last breath leaves your lungs, and the world you knew falls silent. No tunnel, no clock rewinding, no chance to pause. One moment, gravity owns you. The next, it lets go. Before we go any further, like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the Bible Project for more cinematic Bible stories brought to life. You are no longer standing on earth. You are standing before God. There is no shadow here, no corner to hide in, no noise to distract you, only awareness. You feel lighter yet heavier at the same time. Your body is gone, but you remain. Thought moves faster than sound. Memory arrives all at once. Every word you ever spoke, every choice you ever made. Not as accusation, but as truth. And then you sense it, presence, not approaching, not descending, already there. The atmosphere is thick, like standing beneath an endless sky just before lightning breaks. Light surrounds you, but it does not blind. It reveals. Fire moves without heat. Silence speaks louder than thunder. You try to look away. You cannot, because in this place, nothing hides. Scripture warned of this moment. It is appointed unto men once to die, and after this, the judgment. But judgment here does not feel like a courtroom. It feels like standing before absolute reality. Then you see it, a throne, not floating, not symbolic. Established, it does not need guards. It does not need explanation. It simply is. The one seated upon it is not described by shape or age, because language breaks down here. John once tried, he reached for light, gemstones, fire, but even he admitted words were not enough. What you perceive instead is holiness, not moral goodness, not religious perfection. Holiness as weight, holiness as authority, holiness as truth so pure it burns away every illusion. You realize something terrifying and beautiful at the same time. God is not angry. God is not rushed. God is not surprised by you. He sees you completely and still remains seated. Around the throne, the unseen becomes visible. Living beings move with purpose. Their eyes miss nothing. Worship fills the space, not music, but recognition. Every movement declares one truth: He is worthy. And then, something happens inside you. Your excuses collapse. Your comparisons vanish. Your titles fall silent. You do not remember what people thought of you. You remember what you did when no one saw, not because God reminds you, but because His presence brings everything into the light. Jesus once said, "Nothing is hidden that will not be revealed." Now you understand. This moment is not about condemnation. It is about alignment. Who you were versus who you were becoming. You sense the weight of grace if you received it, and the ache of resistance if you rejected it. Because standing before God does not destroy you. It clarifies you. Here, salvation is no longer a theory. Faith is no longer a debate. Truth is no longer optional. You remember the cross, not as a symbol but as the hinge of eternity. You realize something overwhelming. Judgment was never about God finding reasons to reject you. It was about whether you accepted the one He sent to redeem you. Jesus stands not as an argument, but as the answer. And in this place, that answer is final. The throne does not move. The standard does not bend. Love does not contradict holiness, it fulfills it. You understand now why Scripture says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." Because fear here is not terror. It is awe in the presence of ultimate truth. And then peace, not relief that it's over, but certainty that God has always been right. The world below fades completely. News headlines, regrets, ambitions, applause. All of it feels small, like dust that never mattered as much as you thought. Only one thing mattered: who you trusted, who you followed, who you loved when it cost you something. This is why the Bible does not end with fear but with a throne. Because before anything happens to humanity, God is already seated. If this vision unsettled you, good. If it comforted you, even better. Because it means your spirit recognizes truth. And if you're still breathing, you're still choosing. Subscribe to the Bible Project for more cinematic journeys into Scripture, and let these stories shape how you live before the moment when faith becomes sight.